Hello guys, welcome to Amit Things. In this video we will see how we can easily download and install the current MySQL version. We will install MySQL Server, MySQL Workbench and MySQL Shell. So MySQL Workbench is a UI wherein you can easily create your database tables and perform operations on it. Shell is basically a command line tool so that you can easily create a database table and perform operations using command line. So let's see how we can download it first. For downloading, go to the browser. I am using Chrome. You can use any browser. On Google, type MySQL, press enter. On pressing enter, the official website is visible, mysql.com. Click on it. After clicking, go to downloads, click here. Here is the download page, go below. Click on MySQL Community GPL downloads. So we have reached the MySQL Community downloads. Click on MySQL installer for Windows. So here is the current version 8.0.29. So two versions are visible. First is a web installer and second one is what we will install. So herein you can see it is for 32-bit. Remember, this works for both 32-bit as well as 64-bit Windows operating system. I'll download the 439 MB file. Click on download to download it. Herein click on no thanks, just start my download. Now the download started, it's only 440 MB. Let's wait for a few seconds. The download completed. Double click on it to install. Minimize this. So guys, the installation started. Herein you need to choose a setup type. You can go for any of the following, but I'll be selecting the custom type since this installation is for beginners. So I need to tell them that what all we can install and what all we can ignore. So I'll directly click on custom, then click on next. So here are the options under custom wherein we need to select the products. So I'll just click on MySQL servers and here it is, the current version. You can see x64, that means for 64-bit Windows operating system. I'll just click here to drag it. Following is MySQL server. Now I'll go for MySQL Workbench. Move here. We have moved it here. Now the last one goes for shell. Here it is. So I'll just move it here. So these three will be installing. Okay. Let us click on next. Now here you can see check requirements. So it has checked that we need to install Microsoft Visual C++ 2019 redistributable package. Okay, so it will automatically install after clicking execute. If you are unable to find this step, that means your system is already having Microsoft Visual C++. Okay, so I'll just click on execute and it will install. The installation started. Here it is. Click on I agree to the license terms. Click on install. Click on close. Now you can see the installation is complete. Click on next. Now it will install all three: server, workbench and shell. Click on execute. The installation started. The installation is complete now. We have installed server, workbench and shell. Click on next. Product configuration ready to configure. Click on next. So here we have reached at the type and networking section. The port number is the following 3306. Do nothing, just click on next. Authentication method, keep the default using a strong password. Click on next. Now herein we need to add our MySQL server root password. That is the password of the admin. So I'll add the following. Okay, I've added it. Now I'll click on next. You can use my password. You can also add a new user account by clicking add user. Let's see how. I clicked on it. Let's say I'll add a new user, Amit. Host, since it's on localhost, I'll be selecting localhost. Role, you can add another admin here or a manager or a user admin. You can add a new password here for the new user and click on OK. I'll click on cancel because I am only showing the root, that is the admin account role. Okay, I'll click on next. Now here is the Windows service name. It will start the MySQL server at system startup. Keep the default and click on next. Apply configuration. So this will be the last step. It will write the configuration files. It will also update the firewall. It will also initialize the database and start the server with the security settings. Click on execute. So the configuration applied successfully. Installed MySQL Server 8.0.29. Click on finish. Click on next. Now installation is complete. When you click on finish, it will start the MySQL Workbench and MySQL shell. But before that, let us see wherein MySQL got installed and set the environment variables. C drive, program files, MySQL. Here it is, server, shell and workbench. Click on server, click on bin and just right click and copy this. Minimize. Go to start, type environment variables. The first one, edit the system environment variables. Click on open. Now under advanced, click on environment variables. Here it is, go to system variables, go to path here, double click on it, click on new, right click and paste the same path which we just copied, MySQL bin, click on OK, OK and the last OK. Now we have set the path also. I'll click on finish now and it will start the workbench and shell. Click on finish. Here it is, workbench is visible. You can click here and you can see the shell is visible. I'll click on it. You can see this is our user root which we created. Enter the same password which we entered before. Click on save password in vault and click on OK. So the workbench started. Herein this is the UI to create your database tables and perform operations. You can refer the link in the description of this video for a tutorial to work around MySQL Workbench. Now let us go to start, type cmd, click on open to open the command prompt. Now let us type MySQL -- version and press enter. You can see we successfully installed version 8.0.29. But now how we will start the server and create a new database and table, let's see. Type MySQL -u. -u is for user, or user was root. So right here, write the username here. Then -p is for password. Now enter the password. But first press enter. Enter the password. The same password. Here it is, we have started a server. Now let us check the databases using the show databases command, semicolon and press enter. Here are the default databases provided by MySQL. Let us quickly create a database. Create database. Let's say the name of the database is AmitDB. So this is the syntax. Enter the name of your database here. Press enter. Oh, I forgot the semicolon. Press enter. Here it is, one row affected. That means we have successfully created it. Now let us type show databases command again. Semicolon and press enter. Now you can see AmitDB database is visible. So in this way we created a new database. So guys, if you want to learn how to create a new table and how to perform operations on it, different operators, clauses on your database and tables, you can refer this MySQL tutorial for beginners. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily download and install the current MySQL version. We also saw how we can work around MySQL server, shell and workbench. Thank you for watching the video.